My name is Igor. I relocated to Dubai 3 years ago and started to work in real estate. Not from the first day. Actually, when I came for the first several days, it's maybe 2 or 3 months, I was working like a DJ. Actually, I have never, I had no experience in real estate before.
Zero.
Yeah. And interesting statistics. Minimum flow of the people in Boston, it is over 8 million yearly. So they expecting for the first year in Ras Al Khaimah 5 million of the people. Imagine 360. This is the first sky beach on the rooftop.
Sky beach on the rooftop.
It's not regular sky pool. It is sky beach with a sand, saltwater and wave system.
Welcome to our podcast channel, Real Estate Brothers. I'm Edo.
Daniel.
My name is Igor. I'm from the company called Major Developers.
Yeah, today we have a nice sales manager from Major Developers. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for invitation and really glad to see all ladies and gentlemen on the channels of the Real Estate Brothers.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Amazing.
First of all, can you introduce yourself? Who are you and why you in this market real estate?
Actually, my name is Igor. I relocated to Dubai 3 years ago and started to work in real estate. Not from the first day. Actually, when I came for the first several days, maybe not several days, maybe 2 or 3 months, I was working like a DJ.
DJ, like
because it was it was my hobby for several years.
Amazing.
And so I tried to understand how I can get the ID, visa, everything, because I relocated with my family. And actually the easiest way to start, this is the real estate business, because nothing you need to do or like to prepare. You can come to real estate agency and to start to work.
Jump in the cold water.
Yeah. And after that, about some kind of education and the process, you are starting to work and you're starting to educate. After that, the first deal you can close in 1 week. For example, like a rental deal. Of course, for example, like secondary deals, or it can be faster. And another one is off plan. It takes more time, maybe 2 or 3 months, but it brings you a lot of money. So like I have relocated here 3 years ago and started to work in this field. Actually, I have never, I had no experience in real estate before.
Zero.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had my own business for several years, but nothing connected with the real estate. So I started to work the first in a brokerage company. Then I started to work in Shoba. And then I was invited to the Major Developers by the director, that like my friend, really good guy, Misha.
Lovely greets.
So, and actually this company brings me a lot of experience in the development, and because it is a new and a small company, I learn a lot of things in this part of the business, and actually already closed more than 100 millions in value of the money in the only one project.
Wow. Can you explain something more about Major?
Actually, this is the owners, the shareholders from the Belarus. They have got the main company in Russia called Integra. It is connected with the oil field. At first, this is the company that works with the Rosneft, Lukoil. It constructed oil storages. And like after this situation between our countries started, like the companies like Schlumberger, they left from the country. And so now this company is getting the donations like from the government and cover all the oil fields in our country. And the commercials for the chains of the shops like Carrefour, Metro, Auchan, so something like that.
Okay, from the oil business to the real estate business, like that.
Yeah, they opened this company 1.5 years ago and started to work with Marjan Island in Ras Al Khaimah because it was nice plot that we bought with a good price, and we started.
Amazing. But you have finalized some projects, or?
No, it's the first one that we started, mostly sold out. We have only 13 units now in stock from 460 units totally.
Crazy.
And what was so important in this project it's in Ras Al Khaimah. Why so much people was buying it?
First of all, yeah, good question. First of all, why you develop in Ras Al Khaimah? What is so special?
Because like 1.5 years ago, the insider information for our management, it was about the casino. And like we can't say about the casino a lot of things because it's not allowed actually, but they already got the license. The company Wynn Casino, they got the license. They already announced everything. It's already 50% of the concrete works done.
It's on
already.
construction, yeah.
And they are making the facade panels now at the moment, so it's really fast.
Wow.
It's going to be 80 floors. Now is already 42 floors done.
To be honest, for me, it's a big opportunity for investment because it's like when you invest now in Ras Al Khaimah, it's like you invest in Dubai for 20 years ago, in my opinion, because there's a demand place and the casino bring a lot of tourism, a lot of traveler, a lot of people, they want to gamble. And
it's not the question only about the gambling. Like in Vegas, the places that constructed around, it is connected with MMA, boxing, weddings, some kind of events of the companies, corporate events. So it is a lot of spaces for the events inside, not only for the living and gambling. Concerts, a lot of concerts in Vegas, the same. So this company, Wynn, they have got the branches in Boston, Las Vegas, and Macau. And interesting statistics, minimum flow of the people in Boston, it is over 8 million yearly. So they expecting for the first year in Ras Al Khaimah 5 million of the people. Imagine 365 days, like it is daily 13,500 of the people. People are not traveling alone. They are traveling with the couples, families. So
kids.
They need to live somewhere. And on Marjan Island already announced totally 20,000 of the units. So imagine 13,500 of the people every day and 20,000 of the units. How demanded will be this area?
Crazy.
Really. That's why that's what we like explaining to our clients to understand. And the main thing of the UAE and the casino in the Middle East, that it's easier connections with all the parts of the world. For example, for people from the Europe, it's more difficult to fly to the USA because it takes minimum 9 hours. Here, from the Russia, from Asia, from Europe, it takes 5-6 hours and you're already here. And you don't need visa. This is the main thing. Because like for the people from the Soviet Union countries like Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, you don't need visa. You can't go to the USA. Most of the people, they will apply for the visa for the USA and it will be rejected. This is the main problem.
Yeah.
And a lot of people from countries from the Soviet Union, they like to gamble. Mm-hmm. And they're spending a lot of money for that.
They have the money to spend, of course.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so also like the most investors in your project or end users, from which country they're mostly coming, like from Europe or it's independent?
Actually, now at the moment is a mix. Previously I was thinking that it's going to be, for example, like a big part of Indian, big part of Chinese, big part of the Russian. Yes. But now at the moment I have people from the whole Europe, from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, India, Vietnam. So I never was thinking that it's going to be from Vietnam, from Israel. And actually interesting information that Israeli clients started to buy a lot of property here because they started to invest. It's a really good opportunity because previously no one client from Israel, they never buy in UAE and it was not allowed. Like 4 or 5 years ago, when you visited Israel, you can't get inside the UAE. It was not allowed.
Oh, crazy.
So this is like right now very international friendly. So everybody from whole the world right now can involve and buy something here in UAE, no?
Yeah.
It's a hotspot. We can say Dubai, Ras Al Khaimah, the other Emirates are a hotspot for investing.
Actually, the crazy like amount of the deals and the business, and it is still growing. When the people like that coming to us and they're asking which appreciation is going to be for the unit, which ROI is going to be. I have done a lot of research and statistics from the property monitor, from the portals like DXB Interact, and actually the like medium growth yearly in appreciation now is 17-18%. Doesn't matter. Dubai, Ras Al Khaimah, Abu Dhabi, It's like that. So it doesn't matter which some of the area grown or not grown in the price. Medium, it is 17-18% yearly. So during the construction, you can earn 30%. We are not saying to the client how sometimes brokers that brings the client to us, they're saying that during the construction, you will earn 100%, 200%. Sometimes it's happening. Depends on the projects, but it's like maybe 1% from all the deals. But 30%, it is realistic because like we have several examples on Marjan Island that 1 year ago property cost, for example, 2.5 million. Now it costs 3.8.
This is amazing. Yeah, that's the reason we're sitting with you here with a developer from Major, because you have other side. You can talk from the other side to the visitor, to the viewer. I mean, the market real estate is really competitive.
Really competitive because now it's only officially 22 or 23,000 of the brokers with RERA license and without RERA license in 3-4 times more. So it is like 60-70,000 of the people only in Dubai that we know.
What makes Major so unique? The project is coming in Ras Al Khaimah. It is the amenities, it is the quality, it is the place. I don't know.
At first you asked about the Major. Major, like we are like a small family. We are not a huge company. And it is easier to sort the questions with all the documentation, with the money transferring. It's like you don't need to pass steps through the management, through the person that like closing the deal with you. Then after that, you need to contact the admin. All the questions that we need, I can sort in 30 minutes. For example, SPA for some clients, if we need to do it, we can make it in several days. Not registration, because registration you need to apply for Ras Al Khaimah, but for like to prepare, to sign everything, because it is your part, like a brokerage. You will get your commission after that. So we can make it faster.
That's the reason all the agents and brokers, they want a fast developer. Makes a booking, makes the SPA, sign, and let's go. It's you have some payment plans?
Like regular payment plan, it is 60/40. We have got second version of 70/30. And we have done post-handover payment plan. When I came to the company, the management asked, because it was 1 year ago in the summer, there was not a lot of sales at this moment because it is quiet during the summer. And they asked what we can do to increase our sales. So I said, add post-handover, because post-handover helps to all the clients not spend a lot of money from their pocket during the construction. This is the main thing. So we agreed 20%. 20% on 20 months. So it is like each month you're paying only 1%. And during the construction, you paid only 80%. After that, you can cover your spends with the like rental income that brings your money. So you don't need to spend.
That's really good. And in Ras Al Khaimah, you have another structure with the Ras Al Khaimah land department fees. You have another structure than Dubai, yes? Because in Dubai, you must pay 4%.
Like for the DLD. Yes. So for this, like the tax that you're paying when you're buying the property for the first time, it is similar. It is 4%. But in Dubai, you're paying at the start of the payment plan when you're purchasing the property.
In Dubai,
Yeah. In Ras Al Khaimah, you are paying at the completion.
That's amazing.
It's actually a nice thing for people who wants to make the resale, because you don't need to like put this amount to the whole value of the property. In the most cases on the secondary, because like I was working like a broker previously, and I had a lot of resales during the construction. And always the buyers, the owners that's selling the property, they want to get this 4% back. But it's difficult, because if you want to ask this 4%, for example, from the buyer is paying to the government, and he should pay to you.
Double.
In the most cases, this 4% never returns. So only some kind of appreciation, 10, 15, 20%. But this 4%, it's a part of negotiation. In Ras Al Khaimah, you don't need to do it. You only like buying the property, waiting for 1 year, and after that resale. That's it.
Amazing. How is the sales process in your company? For example, there's one buyer, one viewer, one investor, he want to buy something from your site. First of all, we make a Zoom call, of course. And you pitch him the projects. And how is the sales process?
Like regular sales process. So Some of the brokers, they're asking at first for the EOI. In our case, in the next projects, it will be the same.
Can you explain what is the EOI?
It is expression of interest. So you are paying the small amount of the money to show that you are interested to buy some kind of the unit. And like you bringing this 20,000 dirhams, putting it on the table, or your broker, you don't need to be at the place. When you're like a buyer, you don't need to be at the place. That's why you need a broker. Broker is coming and bringing this 20,000 of money like instead of you. And after that, we can choose the unit, for example. Frozen it for 1 or 2 days. And after that, you're making the decision how you're going to make the first transfer. It is 5% to make the booking form, to sign the booking form. So this 5%, you can make the transfer, you can bring cash, it depends.
Crypto?
Crypto, yes. It is working
amazing.
Too. It is working too.
And you can buy it about WhatsApp. Yes, you can send the link and you can say, please make the booking.
Actually, we have got the links. We have got the payment system. We have got one interesting thing that we have done. It's like a payment system, like an Amazon or Noon, for example, where you put the credentials of your card. And interesting thing that you don't need to use only debit card. You can use credit card.
Crazy.
For that. So it's nice option to book the unit. After that, you're thinking how you're going to make the transfer, transferring this 5. And after that, you have got the 1 month totally to sort the question with the down payment. Down payment in the most cases, it is 15%. So 15% you paid, so you totally paid 20%. Plus registration fees, it is in Ras Al Khaimah, it is 3,000. Another registration fees, 2,000 from our company. And one interesting option from us, we providing discount for the DLD if the client paying with the down payment. So not at the end he's paying with the down payment, but he's paying only 2%. Another 2% we will cover from our side.
Amazing. You know, a lot of people say, why are you going to a broker? I can go immediately to the developer. What is his role in this case?
Actually, to be honest, we are working mostly with the broker because they are making a business for us and they are bringing the client. And in like 99% of the cases, we are not providing better conditions for the persons who coming directly. We can make a small discount, like maybe 1%, yes? But for the brokers that we're working with, we can make 2-3% discount.
Better conditions, yeah.
Because for the last year, I think I closed only several deals with direct deals that I get the leads. So most of the deals, more than 100 deals totally, it is with the brokers.
And I think the sales start after the sale because, you know, he take the client on the hand, he show him everything, he open his network. What do you think about it?
That's why you need to choose like a nice broker, a good broker that knows the market, that knows any kinds of the laws, taxes, and everything, all this information, because we providing the information only from our side, like the developer. But the broker can sort the question not only with the purchase of the property. Broker can help you with the money transferring. Broker can help you with the visa, opening a banking account, some kind of information that can help you. But it should be good broker.
Of course. Yeah, just one example. We have some investor and he buy in Ras Al Khaimah the Edge project and he sent money via crypto. And he takes the money from the cryptocurrency bank and bring it to the developer. And the buyer, he was not in Dubai. He was in Germany.
Yeah.
You know, he do the transfer for him and he trusts him.
And actually, we don't need the client here to sign the documents. It's everything through the electronic version. It's a DocuSign program. We're sending the link. He's making one signature and like put on each stage of the document. That's it. It is done. After that, we're sending it for the registration.
Yeah, some developers say we make it digital. Some say in the paper form and they send it to the...
Yeah, send it directly. Like the client signing physically the papers and sending it back. But it takes more time.
Yeah.
Like online, you make one signature. That's it.
Finish.
Really fast.
Yeah.
No, that sounds nice. So also, because from lots of our investors coming questions like, okay, if I invest in your products, how much return on invest I become, and also if I resell it maybe on the handover, what is the margin?
About resale that I said. So the medium price that can grow, it's like 17-18% during the 1 year. So 2 years, 2.5 years during the construction, it will be over 30%. After that, ROI It's in Ras Al Khaimah, for example, in our project, it is 14-15%. After all like that, you're going to minus the property management that we're going to provide from our side too, and it's going to cost only 20% of the cost. So 14-15%, we're calculating everything. We're calculating service charge, we're calculating property management, we're calculating DIVA, internet, DIVA, it is water and electricity authority, all the taxes so that you're paying during the usage of the property. And it is clean 14-15%. Why I'm making all these calculations? Because I already bought for myself several apartments. And like I know exactly that some of the buildings, they have got more expensive service charge, and some of them cheaper. Some of them you're spending the money, for example, for the property management, like a hotel chains. Sometimes it's difficult to work with them because they're charging a big percentage. They're charging sometimes 40% from all income. We, like, for example, our building, it is like a hotel 5-star building, but it is freehold. It is not leasehold.
Can you explain what is freehold and what is leasehold for the people?
Freehold, this is the type of the ownership of the property when you fully becomes the owner. And like after 200 years, 300 years, you still will be the owner. Your family will be
your
the owner.
child, yeah.
But leasehold, it is another type. It is like a rental contract, like long-term rental contract for the property.
For 99 years or?
But here, I think mostly 49 or 50 years in most cases. It is enough, but mostly the investors, they don't like this type of the deal because they don't believe in that. But actually at the completion, it's not bad because like a lot of properties here in Dubai, they still with the leasehold and no problems. But the price little bit cheaper. But sometimes it happens like that. The price is changing if the developer change the condition and make the freehold for this building.
Okay. Then
after that, the price is growing.
Increase.
So sometimes, if you know before that they're going to change it, you can invest in this type of the apartment, wait for some time, they will change it to freehold, and it will grow in the price.
Amazing. Now you know what is freehold, what is leasehold.
Also, nice question will be like, what is the unique points in the product that you have right now? So I heard that you have one of the highest infinity pools, and so what is the amenities?
Yeah,
because
the main thing in our project and the sales point that like helps us really a lot. This is the first sky beach on the rooftop.
Sky beach on the rooftop.
It's not regular sky pool. It is sky beach with a sand, saltwater, and wave system.
Wave system on the rooftop.
On the rooftop. Imagine how it works.
Yeah.
So when the people see it, it's like on the heights of 60 meters. So it is like the highest beach on the rooftop.
Flying beach.
Actually, I didn't see anything similar. Only maybe in Kazakhstan, there is some kind of water park or something like that with that covered. And on the last floor, there is something similar, but it's not with the saltwater.
Crazy. Can you tell us about numbers a little bit? I mean, what is the starting price, for example, for a one-bedroom? What is the size?
Starting price, it depends, because the first apartments that we started to sell and they already sold out, for example, studios started from the price 1.2 million dirhams.
For a studio. And how big is it?
For a studio. It is started from 394 square feet, and the bigger option that goes 1.3, 1.4 was 525 square feet. So it's nice
good.
size.
It's good size,
It's a big size for the studio.
It's mean with $350,000 you can buy a studio in Ras Al Khaimah.
Yeah, but they already sold out. So the latest studio that we have now in stock, they are on the 9th floor. They are starting from 1.75 price. We can make a discount. We can ask about the furniture for free, for example, but still maybe 1.7 is going to be the price for that.
Yeah, we can go a good payment plan, for example. Yeah, it depends.
With the post-handover. This is the main
best,
thing that works, because now at the moment on Marjan Island, I don't know any other developer that sells with the post-handover. They all have got the payment plan, but maybe 50-50 or 55-45, but without post-handover.
And without sky beach on the rooftop. That's crazy.
Yeah, and for example, the apartments inside, they're going to have the heights of the ceiling 3.3 meters in the kitchen area, where is the AC and everything installed, and 3.8 in the main area. The heat, so 3.8, it's high ceiling.
And how much need to investor pay like from the service charge? So we heard that we have lots of amenities. We have also some units
service
outside.
charge in our building is going to be 22 dirhams per square feet, but we are not charging for the balconies. Balconies for free, fully, not in percentage. So only carpet area or like built-up area we are charging for the service charge.
Nice. And what kind of units we have? We have only, you say, studios, also some penthouses?
Studios, 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom.
And 2 bedrooms.
Yeah. We still didn't announce the latest 10th floor, but like we have the launches from the 1st till the 7th floor, the left side of the building, first one. Another one was from the 1st till the 7th, like right side of the building. And after that, it was the latest 8th and 9th floor. 10th floor is going to be some kind of VIP units with 400 square meter size, with a direct access to the rooftop, with the high ceiling like 5 meters, Laura Piana branded furniture, some kind of benefits, and separate elevators. They're going only from the 1st floor to the 10th floor. And so the price will be more expensive, but still it's going to be a really interesting option.
Nice.
But we didn't announce them because it's going to be like only several options. So if you are interested in exclusive unit, so you can come to us and ask about that.
Yeah, write us a DM and we make a Zoom call with Daniel, with me, and with you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm always helping our brokers to work with the client to explain everything during the Zoom calls, because I know more about the project and all the questions that we need to sort, we can sort during the Zoom call, and I will explain everything, not only about our property, about the market.
About Dubai market is important. And when you're in Dubai, please write us a DM. We can go to the developer direct to show this mock-up and the presentation, and maybe you get a good coffee.
Actually, we can bring the client to the plot. So we can bring to the construction. We have got the office there at the place, because some of the developers, they are not allowing to get inside.
No.
It's difficult in most cases.
The security are there. They say, no.
But with our project, we are coming directly inside to the open gates. We're coming there, meeting with the project manager. He is asking on all the questions. You can see how it's going with the piling system, how it's going with the concrete works, everything.
For example, when I'm an investor and I never invest in Dubai in the market, what should I know? Which advice you give me when I want to start to invest in Dubai, but I have no plan, no idea. I never invest in Dubai. I invest in Europe.
The main advice, don't be scared and don't wait. If you want to buy now. Because like 2 or 3 years ago, I was thinking to buy or not. And the price increasing. Only during the COVID times, it was fallen. If you will check the infographics about that, so it was like that. It was growing the price 2014, 2015. After that, it was on the same level. On 2018, it is fallen. 2018, 19, I think, when it was a COVID time, it is fallen.
It was
like
the best.
Like on the half. It was the best moment to buy. All the
best
investors
opportunity.
Who was not scared, they bought. And now they like grown in several times. And after that, now the price grown more. And it is still growing. It is not stopping.
And another advice is not waiting, because the right time is always now.
The right time is always now. It's the same, I think, with everything. You want to buy a car and you want something nice, good that you want now. Buy now. Don't wait, because after that it will be more expensive and you will think, maybe I don't need to buy this car, maybe I need to buy something cheaper. So that's why in investment, the same. It is going to grow, still growing. Why it is growing? The people are thinking that it's like a bubble. Actually, if we will say that the bubble of everything, everywhere,
the world is a bubble.
It is business, it is real estate, it is crypto. It is everywhere. It's everything growing. And you don't need to be scared of that, because in UAE, every year now at the moment, totally like 250, 300,000 of the people coming and starting to live here. And this is the main thing, because all these people, they need property. They need something to rent. They are buying, they are investing, and they're all spending money. And it is open infrastructure for all types of the business. So you're opening the company, you're not paying like a lot of taxes. For example, maybe in Russia, now at the moment, if you're going to calculate all the taxes, you're paying 60% of all your income.
Wow.
With everything, 60%.
60
In
euro.
Europe, how many? Like
45.
45, 35, 40. In USA, I think the same, 40, 50%. So here you're paying only for the VAT. Yes, you have some kind of inspections, these spends, but it's not half of your
It's
income.
less. Yeah, it's less, of course, 100%. And I think why Dubai is not a bubble or the market is not a bubble, because Dubai has the vision 2040. And that means a lot of people move to Dubai. They want to double the residences here, and they need a place.
The people need some places to live.
Yeah.
And still all the prices, why they're growing? Because it is high demand, high interested in that. If people stop to come, price will not grow. That's why they're making all this infrastructure for the business and everything, because people for example, in my country where I'm from Russia, it was always the problem for my small daughter. I can't allow her, like 6 years, 5 years when she was, now she's 7. I can't allow her to go for a walk alone.
No.
When I was small, we were playing outside when I was 3 years old or something like that.
Until the night.
Yeah, and it was okay. Now I can't allow her to go for a walk. Here in UAE, I don't need to watch my back in the most cases. So
You know your wife is safe. She can go out with your daughter 3 a.m. in the night, nothing happens. Security service.
And if something will happen, people will help them. The securities, the cleaners, or anyone.
Yeah.
What kinds of new projects are coming? So also in Ras Al Khaimah, because you was talking about it's growing, the casino's coming, your first project. Will be also coming in Ras Al Khaimah, the new project from your side, or also in Dubai?
The next 2 projects, they are going to be in Ras Al Khaimah. We tried to find something else on Marjan Island, some kind of plots, but they all sold out. So and most of the projects, they already launched. So there is no empty available space of land to start the construction. We started to search in Ras Al Khaimah because a lot of people going to work in a Wynn Casino. It is management, all the persons that going to live and work there. So after that, Ras Al Khaimah, they launched the area called Rack Central. This is some kind of business bay DIFC.
Like DIFC,
with the offices. So there is like a lot of offices in front part. And around this, there is the residential apartments. Totally over 5,000 of the apartments on the whole area. And interesting information. Tesla office is going to be there. All the management of Ras Al Khaimah, all the government of the Ras Al Khaimah, they're going to relocate in this area. TikTok office, like MENA TikTok office is going to be there. And a lot of companies. That's why it is interesting. And because it is not on the first line of the beach and the seashore, it goes cheaper. So the studio is going to start with the price at 800,000.
Nice. So that means lots of job opportunities coming to Ras Al Khaimah. Like we say, TikTok is coming, Meta, also the casino. If you look, so million of people are visiting the Marjan Island. So also everything need to be like managed. So for our investors, you think it's good to buy them and hold, or what do you think, for the long term, or it's mostly for short term?
It's going to work with the long term because these people, they need the space to live. So they're going to rent these apartments. So you're buying this studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom that's going to be in our next project. And the people with the families, for example, that relocating and starting to work in a Wynn Casino. And not only in Wynn Casino, because it's going to be a lot of restaurants, a lot of nightclubs. So it is going to be a really interesting place to go for the vacation. Because, for example, there is alcohol license allowed in residential buildings. So it's not like in Dubai. In Dubai, you can do it only in commercial. In residential buildings, it's not allowed. But in Ras Al Khaimah, on Marjan Island, it's allowed. Because they're making everything for the tourists.
Wow. I don't know that. That means they can drink there.
It's amazing. So that means like everybody will coming here. So 6-7 hours from Europe. Yeah. Lots of people wanted to come to the beach, drink his beer, let's say, go a little bit gambling or go for restaurants. So this big opportunity in the next 4 or 5 years. So also the question was like, okay, when will be the project from your side ready?
Yeah.
It's going to be in the second quarter of 2027.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be fully completed. It is written in our main document in SPA, the date.
Perfect. It's a perfect time because the handover of the Wynn Casino is to the end 2026, yes?
No, actually 2027, what they said, it's going to be in the middle of 2027 completed. And in the end of 2027, it's going to be like grand opening with the concerts, with everything. Because they need some time to prepare. They need to check everything, how it works. And after that, that's why we want to be ready to this moment.
Yeah.
Because another developers, for example, they have got completion in 2028, 2029. And there is not a lot of spaces to live now at the moment. There is only several hotels in the start of the island. And some of them actually already old. They have got 5, 6, 7 years old.
And what is with the infrastructure in Ras Al Khaimah? I hear about that there's a boat, there's the yacht, they bring you to the Wynn Casino, there's some services for free.
No, there's going to be the pier. If you will check the part where is the main island with the casino, there is the part with lagoon that's going to be connected with the yacht. Then they are making another bridge directly to this island.
Amazing.
It's going to be connected with the mainland. So it's direct. It is like 3 minutes and you will be already there.
Amazing.
So that will be not so crowded. Let's say if they're coming visitors, an example, at 2 million per year, lots of people will come with their cars. So right now we have connection from the land to the Marjan world, let's say, or the casino, and also the completely bridge. So what do you think also the expectation of tourism? Yeah, we heard like 10 million, 5 million, 1 million. What do you think, or from your side, from your experience?
How many people come in a year to the...
Actually, what they said, for the last year, it was already statistics that already 1.2 million visited Ras Al Khaimah. So it is actually a lot of people when it's not a lot of activities to do.
Just nature and hotels and beach.
Yeah, and actually, about the nature, nice thing that the temperature, it is a difference 4 degrees between the Dubai and Ras Al Khaimah. It's not marketing. I'm not trying to sell it. It's really because like when you're coming in the summer, it is the difference in the temperature and like the difference in the temperature of the water. This is actually nice because the water is cleaner. It's not standing in one place. It's flowing, and the shape of the island, it is better than, for example, the palm, because how we know, in some part of the palms, it is standing and like becomes green.
Yeah,
and smells.
That's a really big point, to be honest. Yeah, I think, I love Ras Al Khaimah. I love the vibes. I love the nature. I love the hotel vibes, and there are a lot of Russian also in Ras Al Khaimah.
I think a lot of Russians visiting UAE.
Everywhere, yeah. But I sitting in the beachfront in Ras Al Khaimah and I hear only Russian. I think I'm a Russian, It's amazing. And they invest a lot.
They're investing a lot. They're visiting a lot of places. They're spending money. This is the main thing.
But they know why, They know it's a good opportunity, a great opportunity. By the way, you speak Russian also, yes?
Sure.
That's
so
me
all
when...
the questions, if the client need a Russian speaker, of course, they will help.
Perfect. When you're a Russian speaker and you're interested in investing in Dubai, Ras Al Khaimah, you can have a Zoom call in Russian. Maybe we're sitting, he speak also Russian too, and I have a translator in my hand. Yeah, thank you so much for coming today. It was a pleasure for us. Yeah. It was amazing.
Pleasure for me always. You can invite me when you need.
Of course.
With the second project, I can come and explain everything about our project. Show it.
We have so many ideas. We can go to the place, to the plot, and make a vlog, for example, or you pitch some projects here when you have new projects. Yeah, we keep in touch.
Sure. Always,
thank you for so much.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, lovely greeps from the Real Estate Brothers. When you have some question, write it in the comment section. Please follow us and subscribe our channel. And I say, see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.